Hi everybody. Hi everybody. This is your friend Daniel Hutchins. We're back again for another video of the pop culture series. Yes, the pop culture series. Now, like I said, now we are going to be talking about Buck Rogers. Yes, Buck Rogers. Okay, so what happened to the cast of Buck Rogers? Okay, you want to know what happened to Buck Rogers? Well, I can tell you. What happened to the cast of Buck Rogers? You can find out here from thecloserweekly.com. Okay, so this is entertainment and it's sci-fi, and Buck Rogers is kind of like a sci-fi type hero. So I kind of consider him as a superhero, though. But you can argue about that if you want, but it won't get nowhere. But while it only ran for 2 seasons, Buck Rogers in the 25th century hits his mark. It's a show that was ahead of its time, but Captain William Rogers and his trusted pals found themselves in a far-out adventure 500 years after blasting off from Earth. The concept of the NBC show followed Anthony Buck Rogers, played by Gil Gerald, who was in charge of his spacecraft Ranger 3 when it launched in May 1987. However, due to a life support malfunction, his character is unfortunately frozen for 504 years before he found himself in the year 2491. Whoops. So Buck soon learns the society back on Earth was rebuilt following nuclear explosions and nuclear war, but now under protection of the Earth Defense Directorate. That is a group that's in the show, though. But as plot was enough for other people to sign on alongside with Jill, including Aaron Gray, Tim O'Connor, and Felix Sala. Okay, those are just some of the famous names from Buck Rogers. Okay, you want to know more about Buck Rogers? Well, I'll tell you. Okay, so there's a beautiful, beautiful photo down below, but there's more news, guys. So the show, which ran from 1979 to 1981, did have great did have great reviews upon the airing, but has also gained a cult following from years since it's been off the air. Erin, who played Wilma Darren, once recalled she was like approach to the concept while in the evening of visiting on my last night when we went to 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. The studio has called me and said, "We'd like for you to come in at 10 a.m. for screen test for Buck Rogers," they said. And Erin has exclusive, we have told Closer Weekly. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just finished a 4 to 6 week shoot and this is my last night. You want me to screen test for Buck Rogers? I haven't read a script, so I know nothing about the project. Please let me go home and we can do this another day. No, we came in with such an attitude, and I got the part, she said. Okay, so beautiful photo of her below with more news. Okay, so but looking back now, there were episodes that we liked more than others. She reflected. She was little out there in terms of sci-fi, but the girl who likes the cop procedural shows. Her first book was like Nancy Drew or Agatha Christie. We go from that, but wasn't into sci-fi as her though. But Fahrenheit 451 or Twilight Zone, so she didn't really know who Buck Rogers was until she signed on the show. The biggest thing about the show was meeting some of the actors we looked up to, like Anne Jeffries, like Topper. She was a favorite actress growing up, or Jack Palance, who brought the energy to life on the set. Okay, scroll down to see what happened to the cast of the classic sci-fi show today. Okay, you want to know what happened to everybody? I can tell you. Jill Gerald. Now, again, Jill Gerald, the astronaut Buck, yes, Buck himself, struggled with life in the future, but Jill's career hasn't been a thing in the past. He starred in TV sidekicks and Nightingales, also hosted reality series Code Free, and appeared in slews of other TV movies, including Nuclear Hurricane with Aaron, and Jill is 76, so he's also subject to action hero makeovers. The doc on his life saving gastric bypass surgery. Next, you want to know what happened to Aaron Gray. I can tell you. Colonel Wilma Darren was one of the Earth's best starfighter pilots. Aaron is 69. She successfully navigated a nice career path, though. with TV silver spoons, appearing for over 40 TV shows and movies, and creating her own book agency, Heroes for Hire. She's also recently said to Closer that we throw ourselves into things that are scary and hopes for the best. Next we have is Tom O'Connell, 1927 to 2018. So basically, he just recently died. So not too long ago, Tom O'Connor had died. But again, he was on other shows like MASH and Dynasty, and was in the Children's Theater in Nevada City, California, as well as the director of a town's Foothill Theater Company. Next on the list is Felix Silla. Felix Silla. Following Buck's robot, Twiki, Felix, 82, didn't bitty bide his time. He made a pics of Spaceballs and Batman Returns. He's also played music combos for original harmonica band and has hit many conventions. He's more famous with his role from Addams Family Cousin It's. Okay, so that's what's going on with the cast members, or say the cast members of Buck Rogers. Now, again, let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Again, this is just another quick one. I figured I'd do this little quick check in to let you guys know what happened to the cast of Buck Rogers. And like I said, it used to be a show I used to watch all the time with my father. It was a really, really good show. So I figured I talk about what happened to the cast of Buck Rogers. And so, if you guys have any questions or comments you want to leave about your memories of Buck Rogers, let them down in the comment box below. And you have a great day. I'll see you all around later. Bye, everyone.